this morning before I have to go back to life. I wake up early and I'm installing this new shift linkage from Modern Classic Saab that actually came with the car. It was in the trunk of the car. This car has some really sloppy bad shifting characteristics, so I'm going to stick it on here. Pretty easy. The key point, there's tons of videos online, but this little lockout pin right here for the reverse unscrews out of there and then is retained actually by the cotter right there. But I'm going to put this on quick and see what difference it makes before I make an assessment of everything else that may potentially be going on with the shift linkage. As has been commented on many times, this, at least here in the garage, this is I can already tell that's a pretty big change in the feel. It's not exactly as defined going into third as I would like, and there is an alignment procedure, which I'm gonna end up doing here, I think, but I'm gonna drive this thing quick and see what happens. Holy cow, what a profound change, okay? I was thinking, because I've done so much work on Saab 900s, I've never really done that much work with the shift linkage. I was thinking about this green car. Oh, I've got a transmission problem, I've got this and that. It turns out the original Saab 900 shifter linkage spherical bearing is so lousy. This Modern Classic Saab, you know, one thing about white lithium Eurotrash, I love originality, but this is one instance where, like, it is an incredible change in terms of the precision of the shifter feel, all that sloppiness, the vagueness of finding gears. Now, I am going to go through and do the process of the pin alignment. Let's see, it was really vague going into third before. Oh my God, it's right there. Does it go into, oh my God, it's all right there. What a profound change. We need to slow down. What a profound change. If you own a Saab 900 and you are not upgrading to the Modern Classic Saab spherical bearing short throw shifter, that's crazy. That is like the one thing that every single person needs to do with their classic Saab 900. This is problem solved. Moving on. All right. So here's a little update. What we're going to be doing. The AC has been completely removed from the car. I've got a used but supposedly decent compressor mounting bracket, idler tensioner pulley, hoses, and evaporator coil coming from a guy in Poland. He and I have been talking back and forth. I trust him. I think he's a good guy. We're going to be doing that, okay? Now, the power steering is totally gone. Well, the power steering has no fluid in the power steering pump, so it's obviously leaking out. I've got a used but supposedly good rack that I bought a year ago from Rose in Ithaca, Saab Parts Pro. I'm going to put new boots on that, new tie rod ends, new power steering hoses, and the new power steering pump. So we've got that coming. And when I do the AC, do the power steering, at this point it becomes more updates. I'm going to go through, do all the ball joints, all the bushings in the front end. I'm going to clean up, sandblast it, make it really, because this car is just the 10 out of 10 car, okay? And kind of probably going to need to do something about the brakes. The parking brake is completely disconnected. Like, obviously somebody felt no need to have a parking brake. But yeah, so a lot of stuff upcoming. Need to go in the short term we're going to go to Iceland, sign up to ride this gravel race with my family in Iceland. I'm 20 pounds heavier than I should be to be doing anything like this. And so I'm not going to be doing much on cars for a while. So we'll see you on the flip side. Peace out. Hey,
that's because people.
And there's another extremely important development.
I needed to reach eyes.
That makes me so happy.
Planting
is this right here.
Is worth my time.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. You know how frustrated I was with that Blaupunkt cassette player, the original. I love to have an original stereo. And I was so frustrated with that Blaupunkt. Now look at this mixer right here. The mixer works. And the lights work on the mixer. The equalizer, rather. And then this button that weirdly has a Swedish flag turns off the equalizer. Whether you want to use the equalizer or not. Like, why you have an equalizer, but then you also give them the ability to selectively disable the equalizer. That's just Saab. That's Saab in a nutshell. Yeah. But to have the working original cassette and stereo also in this car, as I said, when I'm done with this will be the best Saab 900 Turbo of its type in the country, if not the world. Peace out for the second time. See you in several weeks.